everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is sherriturquoise, and joining me today is my kitty Shadow. Really, Shadow? You know that hurts, right? Ow! So today's video is going to be a book review on Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. I'm really sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I actually listened to this audiobook. So I'm just going to read the back to you before I get started. Is eternal life a blessing or a curse? That is what young Lenny Foster must decide when she discovered the spring on her family's property whose waters grant immortality. Members of the Tuck family, having drunk from the spring, tell Lenny of their experience watching life go by and never growing older. But when Lenny must decide whether or not to keep the Tuck secret and whether or not to join them on their never-ending journey. So, this book is about Lenny discovering the Tuck family secret and how they have kept themselves hidden for so long and how no one seems to find out that they never age. Well, that's technically not true. There is a couple of people that put two and two together and that they found out that they weren't ages, and that is because of the kids did get married to people that do age, and so that was the biggest giveaway. And they can have kids, but their kids also age. So the wife to the one boy divorced him, went to live with a friend's grandmother, and that grandmother told her grandson the stories. And now that grandson was looking for them, but at the exact same time, he accidentally runs into Lenny Foster, and that's actually how he runs into the Tuck family, because the Tuck family actually do take Lenny Foster. I should be giving you guys a heads up. There will be spoilers in here. So, Lenny Foster finds the spring and finds the Tuck. The Tuck family take her to their house to tell her their stories and basically beg her to keep the secret. And she does decide to keep it. This book is a heavy book. It's dark. And it's heavy. It's not a light read. That is for sure, because the topic is death, basically. And how this family is surpassing death all the time. Now, the ending did confuse me just a little bit. Because I actually, when I was done listening to the audiobook and I came back from work this morning, I actually had to pull this book out to see what exactly she did with the water, because she does pass away, so indicating that she never drank the water to live forever. But I couldn't quite figure out what she did with the water, because the way the audiobook made it sound like she only poured enough onto the frog to live forever, but still enough for her to drink when she turned 17. No, that wasn't the case. I misunderstood that one completely. She poured the whole thing onto the frog and decided right there and then that she was not going to live forever. She's going to live out her life and age like everyone else. So I didn't really like that. I didn't really like the ending. because this book had a 3 different types of ending, but it chose a death ending instead, and the Tuck family not having any ties left to that city, which makes sense to end the ties, but I just didn't like the ending because it actually did leave a couple of questions unanswered, and it left them hanging, and actually leaves enough opening for a book 2. So they don't tell us about the boys at the end. They only show the couple. Like, so what are the kids doing? Like, I get that they don't age, but what are they doing now? Because there's gas stations and that. Like, I understand the one is a blacksmith, but is he still doing that? And the other kid does who knows what, because he changes every so often with his job. So my question is, what is he doing as well? Jesse and Jake, I believe, are their kids' names. Well, Mai and Tuck are using a wagon and a horse. My question is to that one, where did they go for all these years? And what clues did they leave behind? And when he did decide to become immortal like them, what clues did they leave behind? And how did they survive for this long with very little money to no money? Because there would have been at least criminals, specifically Ma, because she killed someone. How did they survive? Because they would have been on a wanted list for a good, I don't know, 10, 20 years at least. So that's why they never went back to Tamewood, I believe the town is called. Oh, Tree Gap. They didn't come back to Tree Gap for at least 80 years. No, 70, because Winnie was 10. So 70 years. They did not go back to Tree Gap for 70 years. The ending I was hoping was where the Tuck family and Winnie would at least meet once more and said their goodbyes permanently. But instead we get a death scene where the Tuck family didn't get a chance to say their final goodbyes to her. So I didn't like the ending. Story-wise was okay. Like I said, this is a pretty dark and heavy topic for a mid-teen book. Story structure was good. Characters, I liked them and I didn't like them. I feel like they didn't really grow. Specifically Wendy, because she was the main character. I didn't feel like she grew a whole lot. Like, she kind of changed from the beginning, but getting to the end, like, she started to become a little bit more adventurous, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But at the exact same time, she kind of just stayed as herself from the very beginning to the very end. Like, she didn't really develop as a character. So there was that. As for the Tuck family, I get that they were side characters, but they were a pretty heavy focus because they were in the majority of the story. So the Tuck family, the one boy, which is Jesse, looked at the immortality in a positive way and with excitement, while everyone else in the Tuck family were kind of sound like almost depressed. So when those 3 characters were talking, it went even heavier. Versus Jesse always had excitement. So yeah, I didn't really like the characters too much in this one. The story was okay. Would I keep this book? No, I would be actually donating this book. Probably to the library as soon as it opens. And I would give this star probably a 2 out of 5 stars because I didn't really like it. I didn't really enjoy it, and if I known that it was going to be as heavy as the topic it was, I would have actually listened it to here instead of taking the audiobook to work and listen it there. So, yeah. So, fair warning, this book is not a light topic. It is about death. It is a dark story. It's about life and death, literally. And how the circle of life continues. I don't really recommend this if someone is in a dark place right now. I don't recommend that because this might, I don't know what it will do if that person was in a dark place. It might cheer them up and might not. I just don't really recommend this book unless you can handle a heavy topic. So that is all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to get notified of all my posts. I post videos once a week, and I do a live stream once a week. And once before Camp NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo, I post videos twice a week, and I do live streams twice a week. And then during Camp NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo, I post videos 5 to 6 days a week, plus a live stream once a week as well. And throughout the whole year, I upload bonus videos every once in a while. So click that bell icon to get notified of all my posts. And follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. All the links are down below. Click the like button. Leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.